Were there strippers?
Who do y'all think got pregnant? Are y'all getting married in Mexico, or y'all just canceled that? How much did the group spend in Vegas this weekend? What is up, you guys? I'm sorry.
You still don't have a voice?
I still don't have a voice, but we are back. We are back from Vegas, baby. Welcome to episode 146 of the TCR podcast.
Yeah, we are have no sleep todavía.
No sleep.
Mando has no voice. My voice is a little not there, but
we are.
Oh, I don't have
married.
mine on.
Well,
My bad, babe. I took it off to shower.
oh my God.
You don't take it off to shower?
Yeah.
Entonces,
I put it back on.
I take everything off to shower. I don't even have necklace on, nothing.
Damn. But we
Sorry,
are
babe.
married.
Yeah, we're married. Hey.
We did it in Vegas, just in case you guys don't follow us or
Didn't watch all of this madre this weekend.
this weekend. Yeah.
We're about to give you guys a little recap because I know that's what you guys want to hear, because Mando posted a questionnaire and the questions are never ending.
Never ending. We're going to give you a recap of the things that you maybe didn't see on social or you might not see on the vlog, because the vlog is coming out too.
Today.
And
or yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday it came out. And we're going to go into that, and then we'll go into the questions. Because the questions will unwrap more.
They're more specific.
More conversation. Yeah. So give me an overall, babe. Give me an overall.
Well,
was it what you expected?
1,000%. 1,000%, but more.
But more.
Yeah. It was our first time in Vegas, for the people that don't know. And I know a lot of people are always like, what? But yeah, it was our first time my whole life. I always wanted Vegas to be my bachelorette. So when the time was getting closer, and especially now with social media, we kept getting invited. And I was like, nope, not to my bachelorette. I wanted to experience it for the first time ever that day.
Yeah.
And honestly, it was fucking lit.
It was.
You hear stories, and we've even gone to places like New York, where it's a city that never sleeps, pero nada que ver. It's night and day. The fact that there's people up 24/7, clubs, casinos, and you're allowed to drink everywhere up and down the streets. No pasa nada, shots, bottles, and all of that is crazy.
Yeah, I feel like what we did, the 2-3 days that we were there, we didn't even scratch. We didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Because it's huge.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I had no idea, how enormous everything is.
Yeah.
Every hotel is huge. It's miles and miles long. And then you get out, there's another hotel just as big and more, and then casinos everywhere, food everywhere, drinks everywhere. It's just huge.
From
enormous.
From where we were at to going to the pool, which was in the same hotel, it would take us 30 minutes to walk there in the same hotel.
The same hotel.
Yeah, that's nonstop. Don't think I'm over here. No, nonstop.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone was super nice. There wasn't rudeness that I can think of. And y eso que la gente está borracha, ¿me entiendes? Y no, nada que ver.
We would pull up to places with a huge group of us, loud, and speakers and coolers, everyone drinking, and everyone está en ambiente, the bartenders. Not one bartender nos hizo mala cara.
Yeah.
Everyone was there to service. It's not like when you go to the island, they're like crazy nice. And what do you need? Here's really, really nice and to the point, and let's
chill.
go.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah,
yes, it's perfect.
Yeah, because I thought maybe the people would be a little rude because they're sick of us or sick of everyone just being lit. Kind of like people that work at the airport, they're sick of people that,
overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
So
Pero nada que ver. At least we didn't encounter anything like that. And like Mando said, we would pull up to spots lit. Imagine 61 people lit, speakers, bottles, loud, even breaking cups accidentally, obviously, everything chill.
Yeah, and it was literally the biggest, I would say our biggest gamble of our lives. I'm all chips in, babe.
Oh, yeah.
All chips into you. You're all chips into me.
Yeah.
And we're married. We're together, and we were there to celebrate. And that's what we did.
Yeah.
Shout outs to, go ahead.
Was it what you expected?
Yeah, I mean, it was more than what I expected. The first night, I'm going to get into that. I might as well get into that now.
Yeah.
The first night, I was a little like, come on now. And I'll tell you why. I was like, come on now. We waited for this moment forever. We were supposed to be here. We planned for this, and we're going to sleep at midnight, 1 a.m. What is going on?
I blacked out, you guys.
Yes.
In my defense, we landed at 8. No, we left Florida at 4 in the morning. And by the time I finally blacked out, because we left Florida at 4 in the morning, but we landed in Vegas at 8 a.m. It was a 4-hour flight. Desde las 8 que llegamos, cuando we pulled into the airport, that was a 5-minute drive.
Yeah.
My friends were already there waiting with bottles and taking shots and take this, take that. I was drinking buzz balls, everything. So I lasted from 8 in the morning till 1 o'clock in the morning, straight
Like
drinking.
nonstop, yeah.
Straight drinking. And by the time I finally blacked out, which it was 1 a.m., you guys got to remember it was 4 a.m. here in Florida. So I had been up 24 hours already. I was done.
Yeah, she was done. And at that time, when you hit that top peak of like, drinking and having a great time and everyone's lit, that's where I was. And I was like, come on, babe. But then I made the right choice. I was like, you know what? Let's take care of she was my wife at the time already. I was like, let's go, babe. Let's go relax because tomorrow's a big day too.
Well, the next day, I'm glad it worked out that way because the next day we had a pool party and we had to be there at like 10:30, 11. So imagine if I wouldn't have.
Yeah, it would have sucked.
Yeah, if we would have stayed out at least till 3, it would have been very hard to get up, especially for me.
So let's rewind. Sorry, we're all over the place, but we're trying to give y'all a lot. We're trying to tell y'all the little highlights, and then we'll get into like everything else.
The questions.
Before all that, babe, we walk in. We get the party bus. Everyone fits in this party bus. It was huge, enormous freaking party bus, and everyone's in there. Everyone is having a great time. The music is going crazy. The drinks are spinning. We're just having a great time. We get to the chapel.
Going to the chapel.
Right. Everyone walks in. Like, it was a movie, you guys. Everyone's just showing up, wearing black, ready.
Yeah.
We walk in, and I had a surprise for Lily. Lily had no idea that this was going to happen. But I knew how important this was for her. I knew I had to do it. And I want to get your take because we haven't spoke about it.
About the Elvis?
Yeah.
Also, when we pulled up to the chapel that night, because day one that we got there was day one that we got married.
We're like, let's do it.
Yeah. I already knew we had to do it that day because my friends, they don't know how to chill and wait until the next day. I knew that day one they were all going to black out, so we got to get it done and over with. Yes, okay, you guys don't know this, but 10 of my friends didn't make it to the chapel. 10 of my Tampa friends, some of the most important ones, didn't make it to the chapel because they got that lit and were out by like freaking 5 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So the fact that I made it till 1 compared to them, you got to give me some props.
And you were the main event, so shout outs to you.
So yeah, when we get there, I'm the one who organized, found the spot, found the chapel. There was a lot of other chapels, but not all of them fit 61 people. So that was already like homework for me to figure out by itself, right? So I found this chapel. By the way, they're not cheap. If you got people, some are cheap, $89, you get married if it's just you and your man, quick. But once you start adding people, sometimes it's $20 a person. Imagine 20 times 61 people. Sometimes it's from 30 to 40, it's $500. From 50 to this is $1,000. So obviously I wanted to get the best bang for my buck because I was like, I'm not going to spend $1 million here when it's just, we're going to get there lit. I might not even remember this.
It was like 20, 30 minutes, quick.
Yeah, it was, yes. From the time we get there to go pay to everyone to sit down to getting married, it was 15 minutes. 20 minutes.
Yes.
I swear to God.
Yes.
So anyways, when I pull up, or before we got there, I had already made the arrangements to get married, but then they told me that Elvis was like $300 more. And I was like, I know, mamas. Like
on
what?
top of what
we were already paying. So I was like, I guess it's not important. Like, I'm trying to, whatever I could save, like, I'd rather spend that with my friends on bottles and whatever, right? So I'm like, whatever, we don't need it. But Mando knew that deep down I did kind of want it. So when we got there and I saw him there, I was like, maybe he was there like leaving from a previous party. Like I didn't think he was there for us at all until finally Mando was like, babe, I got it because I know you wanted it. And I was like, when did you do this? Like, how did you even know what chapel I was getting and stuff?
Well, I booked it. You sent me the link. I booked it.
Oh, you did. You know? You did.
So then the day before, we left, I spoke to them and they was like, oh, he's not available and no sé qué, no sé cuándo, but we have another one that is double the price. I was like, all right, I'll let y'all know. And that's it. And that was it. So then we get to the Bellagio. And ya estoy en ambiente, ya. I was like, all right. So I call up the church. I was like, hey guys, you know what? Let's do it. You know, we'll figure it out. It's like, yeah, make sure you bring cash. And
you gotta pay him cash.
The only thing is that he's not available until 8. Oh. We're supposed to get married at 7.
No wonder.
Right. So I was like, oh, even better. He gives us an extra hour to relax or to change and not rush.
Get more lit.
Because otherwise, we would have had to leave 1 hour earlier and like rush. So we had in Vegas, if you could buy time and save a little on time, like take it, try to save that. So yeah, I was like, you know what? Let's do it. So that's when I told you, babe, don't worry. Yeah. We got to be there at 8. I just called them and bam.
And by the way, some people might get mad at me, but I don't care. I was lit as hell. When we got married, I don't remember half the shit that happened. But that was the whole point. Like I wanted all of us to pull up lit and like have a good time. I thought I remembered it because I do remember,
the speech.
The speech. I do remember him there. I do remember everyone sitting down. I do remember walking down the aisle. But there's certain little things that I don't remember. For example, before leaving to the church, or not to the church, to the chapel, I had somebody came in with shots. And Gabby was taking pictures of that. And if she wouldn't have taken pictures, I wouldn't have remembered that. I was on live too, I think.
You were on live.
I don't remember that. So there's like a lot of little things that happened that I don't remember until I saw the pictures.
Yeah.
And you did too. You didn't remember some of the things.
Yeah, I mean, we got off after the whole wedding and everything. We got off at Fremont.
Yeah.
And Fremont's supposed to be one of the most beautiful areas in Vegas. We got off and I was like, yo, we got off there. Like, yeah, we took those pictures there, but I was so focused on the pictures and the moment. There's so much
going on. It's hard for you to.
And I was like, dang, we went to Fremont. But yeah, man, it was that. But back to the church. Shout outs to everyone that showed up. It was amazing. The friends, the YouTubers, the TikTokers, just all the friends that showed up. You guys are amazing. To take the time to go to Vegas, which is, it's not hard to convince to someone to go to Vegas, but it is expensive and it is far as hell for a lot of people. But I just want to send a shout outs to everyone that showed up to church and the ones that didn't too.
The ones that showed up to Vegas, period.
Yeah, the ones that showed up. We had an amazing time, family, friends. It was just perfect, man.
It was perfect. And last night, you don't know this, but I was like, was it really 61 people? Let me go look.
Oh, you really did?
And I counted everyone, made sure, okay, they all went. It was 63.
Wow. There, physically.
63
because it was
people.
Roughly somebody might not show up or, but 63 people.
63 people went to Vegas, y'all. 63.
Did I ask you this already? What was your favorite part?
My favorite part from the whole weekend was the pool party.
Okay.
And just everyone hanging out and everyone kind of like en ambiente. And it's kind of like they already... I told them, but they already knew
the game plan.
They weren't really up my ass, like what time this, what time that, what are we doing this, when are we doing that? They already knew the game plan. I had a little itinerary for them. And I love that everyone enjoyed themselves. Like everyone has stories for days. Everyone. And I love how everyone had a group of friends. Sometimes if we were taking too long doing something, no hay pedo, the people are downstairs getting litty, people get hungry. Everyone had my location. So people would go eat, come back, they'll meet up with us, and we will continue. There was never a time where I would be like, why the fuck isn't this person here? Or why are they taking so long? No, everyone was getting lit. That's what I wanted, for everyone to get lit and to have a good time, and mission accomplished.
Even the whole chapel church thing, the people that didn't show up, I had no idea.
I had no idea until
the next 2 days.
Yeah.
The following.
Yeah, I didn't know until the next day, basically. And I was like, obviously I bitched at them. I was like, hijos de su, because that's my biggest worry. My biggest worry is that my friends don't know how to chill and wait.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. And I was like, imagínense para la actual boda.
That's true.
This was a little sneak peek que no van a llegar a la pinche boda porque van a estar too lit because we do have a pre-boda. And at first I was like, I was going to lie to my friends. ¿Saben qué? No lleguen hasta el mero día de la boda. Period. But
to avoid this.
To avoid them, getting too lit or whatever. But it is what it is. It happened. It's fine. I had a good time. They still to this day, oh my God, Lily, I feel so bad. They keep like shaking their heads at themselves. But
yeah, and I feel like we're blessed. There's so many blessings this weekend. Like, you know, the girl at the Bellagio handed us a stack like this of vouchers, drinks.
For all of our
blessed.
group.
The promoter, how easy and how that flowed so smoothly. The promoter was there helping us out until we got inside the club, until we got, you know, set up at our VIPs, and everything was just like on point. We're going to leave his info there too. And actually I messaged them last night. I was like, hey, thanks a lot for everything. And, you know, just a little nice message to him. Let us know what you need, or make sure we covered everything. He's like, oh no, you guys are good. I actually was going to send you guys a message because you guys did really good. And my numbers, you know, helped me out with my numbers. It was a lot of us. What he did there one night is probably what he does, I don't know in how long, but he was grateful for what we did, but we're a little more grateful for what he did for us.
Yeah.
We had no idea, and for him to help us out the way he did, it was just amazing.
Shout out to Valentina and Paranocho. It was one of their homies from like forever.
Yeah, so he did a great job. We're going to, hopefully I don't forget, leave his info down below. Yeah, man, it just played out perfectly. The next day, after the pool party, which I loved, the pool party was amazing. Like Lily said, it's probably my favorite too. It was just because everyone showed up.
Yeah,
everyone
the only one missing was Karina.
Yeah.
Che, squishy Raul también.
They were the only ones that didn't show up, but other than that, everyone was there. Everyone was there to party. Yeah. Everyone was drinking, eating. And one cool thing that we did too is that the space that we reserved, they say it's, you know, a price, right? But for us, they left it at, okay, it's this price, but that's your minimum that you could drink or eat, you know? So that's what we did. We made sure we ate first, we got some drinks in, and then started popping the bottles. Yeah. You know, because I thought that was cool too, because the promoter's like, you know what? Eat first, because you're not gonna want to eat later. Eat right now, hydrate.
The food was actually super good.
The food was amazing. They had like mahi tacos.
I think I just ate one little slider though, so I don't know how I made it.
Me too.
And somebody like came and put it in my mouth, like eat this, and I was like, okay. Shout out to my friends. They kept hydrating me throughout the night. Here, water. Here, water. Here, water. But at the pool party, I did black out too. A lo que fui, verdad, lo que fui, and. The next day, hearing everyone's stories of them blacking out too. And not only like, you know, es una cosa que tu amiga te dice, oh my God, bitch, I don't remember nothing. Pero es otra cosa que todos te digan, yeah, that babe right there was super lit. Like, she was lit. Like, who was the littest? They didn't even know who to say who was the littest because so many people were lit. And what I loved even more in general, which I forgot to mention, is that I have a lot of friends. Like, friends, and then I have a lot of my influencer friends. But I love that a lot of them ya se conocen. Not because my friends are like fans, let's say, because it's more like that they genuinely met each other and genuinely got along. You know what I'm saying? So I love that. For example, we're doing that, who's going to get the littest? And some of the influencers were saying some of my friends because they already know my friends from them coming to Vlogmer and things like that, you know? So I love que todos se llevan and todos have a good time. Everyone just... And it's crazy because there's people that tell me like, oh, my friends could never. Or, oh, like, how do you have so many friends? Or how do you have that many group of people, that big of a group and there's no drama?
That's true.
And I'm like, I don't know. It's just, that's what it is. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you.
Todos se la llevan just so fácil. There was literally no drama. There was no problems. Everyone's just so, there you go, easy going. Easy going and goes with the flow. Yeah. We make sure we follow a little bit of the timelines, but if we don't, it's okay. Yeah,
because a lot of people, they know, well, Mando knows, I'm not the type to like go by the book.
Right.
I like going to spots and like let's chill.
Let's see
when
what
we
happens.
get there, a ver lo que hay. Like I don't like having an itinerary, bam, 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 bam. But I knew because the group was so big, I had to give them somewhat of an itinerary.
Guidance, yeah.
Mainly because of their outfits. That's it.
Okay.
That's the only question I would get. What are you wearing? What are you wearing? What should we wear? What should we wear? Which I get. Bachelorettes are known for themes.
Okay.
So I get it, right? But well, the part that I like the most is that, damn, where was I going with this?
Hold that thought. Shout outs to the guys too for matching with the girls.
Oh, yeah.
In the themes. Because typically, or sometimes,
I know
the
where
guys are like, hold it. The guys are like, nah, I ain't gonna wear that. I can wear whatever I want. But no, every single guy was matching with their girl, and it just made everything go perfectly. But go ahead.
Yeah, so a lo que iba. You guys know I'm super busy. I forget. I'm not good at, I haven't even sent out invitations for the wedding, honey. Okay, let's just
Next
put it
step.
at that. I like to be like, yo, you down for Vegas or not?
Right.
Okay, meet me on these days. And you're lucky that I'm telling you, bring these outfits ready. That's it. Pero I had some people that I invited, and I sent them the itinerary, like of what outfits, and I never heard from them again.
And they were there.
And they were there. They pull up ready. You get what I'm saying? So I love that the majority of them, they didn't ask too much. They were just like, I'm there, period. That's it. It wasn't like, oh, what are you doing? Where are you going? No, it wasn't like, but what time? But are you sure?
Right.
Like, what are we gonna get there before we get there? What are we gonna do during this time?
Or we should do this, or we should do that.
Yeah.
None of that.
No.
None of that.
Or I want to go here. Can we go here?
Right.
It was none of that. Everyone was there to hang out with Lily and Bay and do whatever the hell we wanted to
because it was literally like very little activities.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a adventure. It was like 2 things a day and that's it. Yeah. Max. One day it was like optional. So they were like, what are we doing tonight? It's actually optional. We go to the club, blah, 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 blah.
We can stay at the casino.
So, some people after the pool party, we didn't see them until the next day.
Yeah.
Or we didn't see them at all anymore. And that was cool.
Yeah.
Because as long as we did these 3 things, we're good.
Yeah, as long as we did the chapel, clubbing that night, and pool party. That was it.
That was it.
Everything else in between was if they wanted to go explore, go tourist, because a lot of my Tampa people had never been.
Right.
So that's why, like, for example, we landed at 8, but our first activity didn't start till 12:01. And that was, we were going to casino hop, bar hop, like just walk the strip a little bit, and that's it, right? The next activity didn't start till 8 o'clock at night, which was the getting married chapel. So in between that, they could have gone to a nice dinner or lunch, continued touristing, stayed in the casino with us, and that's what we did. We stayed at the casino, at the bar the whole time. Did anyone play? I don't even know.
I don't know.
But I just know that we stayed at the casino at that bar drinking at least 4 or 5 hours.
Which, it was cool. Again, things are not planned, but supposedly this bar, the Bellagio, has one of the best bars, one of the best drinks. So we ended up there without even knowing.
Yeah.
You know, things like that just end
Aligned.
up, you know, in the line. It was amazing.
Another thing that I didn't even bother to book was party buses. I was like, there's no way that I'm going to be able to fit all these people into one bus, and there's no way I'm going to rent multiple, obviously, right? But yo, you walk out of the hotel and the party buses are there aligned, waiting for you. Like you pick up a party bus like you pick up a taxi.
Yeah, and I'm gonna shout out someone right now. Is like, some people know, and they take the lead.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Pablisi. He was like, "Hey, we getting a party bus?" I was like, "Sure, but I got it." Bam. He goes, book the party bus, and bam.
Yeah. That was another thing. That was my thing too. I'm like, here in Florida, party buses, you rent them for a minimum of 4 hours. Like, I don't need it for 4 hours. Right. We just need it to get from here to there. So we didn't know that, and I wouldn't have even gone up to the party buses to ask them.
It was an option, yeah.
Since Pablisi knew, bam, it was there. Like, it was ready, right? And then after that, we started taking the party bus everywhere because we knew you picked them up like taxis.
Yeah, and the party buses are so lit
They're fucking
and
huge.
so much fun because everyone's like in one area that a couple times they're like, "Hey, why don't we just stay in the party bus and ride around town?" And we're like, no. We could party bus anywhere else in the world.
Yeah.
But we actually did party in the party bus, and it was badass too, man. It's a lot of little things that it's just like once in a lifetime. But I know after this one, we're gonna be back to Vegas a little more often.
Yeah,
We
now
know
we can go. Yeah.
now we could go because at the beginning we said it. We were saving this Vegas trip for this exact moment, and it was conquered and it was done, and it's done deal. Now we could get invited to Vegas. Now we could go to the parties.
Invítenos.
Let us know when, and we're just so excited. And we're so grateful again for everyone that showed up and created these amazing memories with us, because that's just the most important part.
Yeah.
And you guys just commenting and staying
You guys loved
tuned.
it too, yeah. Was there anything that you would have changed or wish would have happened? Or I already know what.
What is it?
You wished I wouldn't have gone to bed.
Yeah, I do wish, but it played out. Like, it played out 1,000% perfectly. But the night of Omnia, I really wish we would have went like, that was like the night.
No, to me, the thing I was looking forward to was a pool party.
Yeah, but
because clubbing we do everywhere.
yeah, but when you think hangover, you think party, and you think like going hard, and that's what I was thinking. But sometimes that's where you mess up in life and in traveling and everything. You go with expectations, and if you don't hit those expectations, then you feel down, which makes no sense. But that, other than that, like nothing.
But to me, I did go to Vegas with expectations, and they were met.
Okay.
I think it's one of the few spots that has met the expectations.
Surpassed expectations.
The only thing I would have changed was I'm super sad that we didn't have baby Carlos with us the whole time.
Right.
I literally bought a baby Carlos from the Hangover movie, and I wanted us to like walk around with him, take random pictures with him everywhere. And we were so lit. I forget. He showed up the last day, and then they left his ass.
Yeah, we had to leave him, but we'll be back for him. Hopefully,
he's still there.
He'll be older, and he'll be able to pay for our drinks when we get back.
You know what's funny? A lot of the Gen Z like servers had no idea what the hell that baby was for.
But the people that did, they were like, hey, and people were so intrigued with that. Yeah. And the crazy thing too, we're the only ones with it. I didn't see not one.
People were gonna be like, with t-shirts and nobody. Well, the movie The Hangover came. That's been one of my top favorite funny movies of all time. And that's what made me want to go to Vegas. That's what made me be like, I'm gonna go there, and I want to get that lit, and I want to not remember stuff. I want people did wake up with tattoos.
Yeah,
nobody woke up with a broken tooth though. People did get lost.
Yes,
Gumaro for hours. It was a fucking movie.
Yeah, 10 out of 10, baby. Yeah. We're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna come back and answer all the questions that you guys sent us. And I'm gonna ask you some, and you better answer them. There's no skipping.
Okay.
So we got to do it, but we'll be right back, you guys. All right, we are back, you guys. Again, the voice is coming back slowly but surely. You ready for the questions, babe?
I am ready.
We're going to read them randomly at no certain order. We'll try to have them a little organized if we touch the same subject. Again, we'll let you guys know. But first question at the top. And this is a good question. This is a really good question. You guys wonder. Who paid for the beach club?
For the beach club?
Yeah. Go ahead.
It was free. We got in for free.
We got in for free.
Yeah.
Again, shout outs to the
promoter. So that's something that I learned before going. I was scrolling through TikTok, and a lot of people were saying don't pay. Promoters want to get you in for free because they get, like Mando said, like their numbers go up and stuff for the management group that they work for. There's a lot of promoters on social media that are hyping themselves up for you to use them, and it's not a scam. It is 1,000% true. But regardless, we will leave our promoter that we used here. So you guys, if you guys ever want to go, or if you guys never knew that, you just basically tell them, hey, I want to go to this club, I want to do this. Or if you don't know what you want to do, like us, he'll send you a list of all the events going down that weekend, and then you get to pick. It's fairly easy. Now you download an app, right? They'll tell you which app, and it's like you get a QR code. Yep. So we had to do that for all of our guests to be able to get in free. But that day, everything was a little more expensive because Tiesto was playing at the beach club.
If you guys don't know who Tiesto is, he's the #1 DJ in the world.
Yes.
The #1.
So the cabanas,
Yeah.
the seating areas, everything was way more expensive as, it usually happens. So
That's crazy.
So yeah, we were able to get in, but then once we got in there, they gave us all a section for the girls, right? They gave us a section for all the girls that fit all of us, believe it or not. It was 30 of us.
That's crazy.
And then the guys got a section, bought a section right in front of us, right?
Yeah.
After a while, which is something I didn't know because I didn't go back and forth with him. It was Mando. But after a while, if that section gets bought out, then you'll have to move. But thankfully, Mando then bought the section right in front of us. So we just, went right there. But
Yeah, and that section was huge again. And we knew that. So I was like, just enjoy it. And once someone buys it, come over here, no pasa nada. But we bought a big one enough for all of us. So we're good.
Yeah, and another thing is everything else gets split. The majority. There's some people, we all buy like a bottle here and there, but if somebody wants to split, they'll be like, yo, you down to split a bottle? It's that easy. There's never like a silent moment where everyone's just looking around and like, what should I do? If somebody wanted to buy a bottle, they would buy it. If somebody wanted to split with like their brother or their homie next to them, they will split it, and then everyone shares. And some people buy bottles just to spray, But eso era lo de menos.
Yeah. One funny question, and the answer is a funny question because the question is not funny. But where was our favorite place to eat that we ate at?
Oh my God, we ate at the food courts.
Never, ever we do this. Not saying it's bad, but we never do this because we try to venture out and eat the best food in town. Let's say.
I like going to the #1 reviewed spot. I like going to all the trending spots on TikTok. I like doing all that, but for this trip, I knew that we weren't going to be able to do that because I wanted to convivir with my friends. And it's 61 of us. I can't make reservations for 61 people at any restaurant. And even if we did, it would take forever. Imagine the 61 people getting to the restaurant at once. I didn't want to waste or spend all that time at these restaurants.
And all that,
when we're going to be blacked out anyways, you eat a burger at the food court and continue your day. It takes 10 minutes and vámonos,
Yep.
So food courts all day. We did end up going to a breakfast spot and a marisco spot on the last day because that was a free day for everyone to do what Sunday, they please, to leave because it was our travel day. So I was on live and you guys recommended el desayuno de los chilaquiles or something like that. And Mariscos Locos, or what was it?
Tilapia Loca?
No.
Mojarra Loca.
Mojarra Loca, okay, yeah. So those are the only 2 spots that we hit up, Mexican spots. But other than that, the plan is to go back one day.
Yeah, and go to the nice restaurants.
Smaller squad, maybe even just me and Mando, and finally do the touristy things, the restaurants. One spot that we did go to that Mando doesn't know that after I found out, I was like, yay! We went to this coffee spot. Was it Café Lola?
Café Lola.
Which I had been following the owner for years already.
Okay.
She owns multiple like little bakeries and restaurants. She's half Mexican, I believe.
Okay.
And she's super trending on TikTok because she does donuts for everyone that comes into Vegas. Like Bad Bunny should do Bad Bunny inspired donuts. Carol G inspired donuts. And she makes everything look so good. And that was her coffee shop. I was super excited that we were able to go there because I finally could say, yeah, I went to one of her spots.
So at least one spot out of the... Okay,
and I didn't pick that. It was just one of the girls like, hey, we're going to do this today. And I'm like, I'm going with you, honey. It was on the last day.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, this right here tends to happen every single time. And Lily will agree with it. Someone ends up getting pregnant.
Oh my God.
During our squad trips. It just happens. So this question is on point. It's on point. I don't know if we have an answer, but who do y'all think got pregnant?
Probably me. Just kidding. Maybe, I don't know. Let me see. If I had to put my coins into who got pregnant on this trip, it could have been a lot of girls actually. Yeah. Let me think.
So the list is long.
All of them.
Yeah.
Because everyone got lit, you guys. So Adriana.
Yeah, everyone.
Who else? I'm trying to think. Carmen.
Yeah. The whole squad, like
Ingrid.
Everyone
Vivi.
had like their day. It was either the day before or the day of.
It could have been a lot of people because everyone got lit. So you already know those lit nights, shaking my head.
So next question. There was a lot of confusion. There was a lot of confusion on social. There was a lot of people wondering. And there's still a lot of people wondering and worried about our Mexico wedding.
Oh, yeah.
They're worried. There's like, what happened to the Mexico wedding? I thought you guys were getting married in Mexico. You guys doing all that crazy stuff in Mexico, planning and everything. Now y'all end up in Vegas. What's going on? Are y'all getting married in Mexico, or y'all just canceled that and doing it in Vegas? What's going on?
The answer is yes. We're still getting married in Mexico. We are getting church married in Mexico. And before you get married through the church, you always have to go get civil married. Usually people go to the courthouse and they'll get married, and you guys will never know about it because to a lot of people, the civil marriage is like un papel. A lot of people see the church wedding as the most important one, but really, el que vale is the civil one here in the States. So we already knew we had to get civil married before getting church married. And I said, what better than to make this a thing? Because it is important. A lot of people do just get civil married and that's it. And that's the one that counts. So I wanted to do it kind of like the Hangover. The Hangover, one of them got married too, you know? So I was like, we're going to make this happen. But yeah, we're still getting married in Mexico, you guys.
Got it. This is a good question too. A lot of people were wondering. I was surprised to see Gabby there. What was she doing there? How did that end up happening?
Yeah, a lot of people are so confused with, everything going on social media. I see the comments. And it's crazy and funny at the same time when I see stuff and drama and speculations. Because the reason it is more so for me is because ustedes saben que yo no estoy like in chismes. I'm not that type of person to like make up speculations. Oh my God, what do you think happened? Like, girl, I don't have time for that. But I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I get a lot of people like they love the tea. It's fine. But there was never no beef with me and any of the girls. Right. So, of course, Gabby 1,000% was going to be invited. I hadn't seen her in over a year, but I hadn't seen Blanca in over a year. I hadn't seen Adriana in over a year. I hadn't seen a lot of them in over a year. So, yeah, Gabby, of course, is going to get invited. So, I don't know why a lot of people were like, but where's Gabby? One thing about Gabby, though, is that she doesn't party, right? She would, like, back then for, like, her birthday or on my birthday, let's say, right? But she's not a partier, especially now with the baby. She doesn't party at all. So I 1,000% understood that she wasn't going to be out clubbing and drinking and doing that. But she was there, you guys. She was there, but she wasn't the only one that didn't go clubbing and stuff with us. I had primas that didn't go clubbing. They're not the clubbing type, and it's okay. The point of this trip was for all of us to be together. And like Mando said, sometimes people didn't make it to where we were at, right? Yeah. And sometimes they made it to where we were at later. And that was the whole point. Everyone was going to kind of mingle whenever the time was right for them. We mingled with Gabby at the casino the first night, and then the next day at the room. And then that night she went with us to the chapel, you know? But yeah. Yeah, she was part of it too. There was no reason why she wasn't going to be there. 1,000% she had to be there. And I love that she went too, because she drove. A lot of the squad drove. Candy drove. Pablizzi drove.
College and Yadira.
Yeah, Yadira and them drove. Did Peranoche drive?
They drove too, yep.
Yeah, and it was over a 4-hour drive for them. So shout out to everyone that drove and made it happen. No excuses. Love you guys for that. Mm-hmm.
So next question. I'll answer this one and I'll let you think, because you got to give me something. You have to give me something. What is something that happened or something that you saw that you've never seen before? And I'll go first. I actually saw a guy the last few hours we were there. We went to the roulette table. And in the roulette table, I know how to play roulette, but George and Adrian, I don't know if Adrian did, but I know George didn't know how to play. And there was a guy there playing, right? Playing against the bettor, the dealer. And Jorge asked him, hey, how do you play this? And that guy went in. He just was explaining, and he was explaining like fully details on how to play. He was telling George, like, explaining like 101 how to play roulette. The reason that I say I haven't seen this before is this guy was super Mexican, like the rancho type of guy. And for him to take the time while he was betting to talk to us and to like explain to us and fully go into it was badass too. And the reason I say I haven't seen that also is because the dealer was like, just y'all take the course. You're chilling. Normally it's like the dealer just want to keep moving. But like we said earlier, the people in Vegas, they're there to like for you. Like you go to other casinos, and I've been to it. They're like, hey, stop talking or whatever, like let's bet. But the guy was like fully going in and giving us a course. I wish I would have got the guy's name, but shout outs to that guy. He was like in his 60s, 65s, an older Mexican guy, del rancho and everything. So that's something I've never seen before. Like he took the time to explain, because a lot of people go to Vegas and they don't know what the hell they're doing. And that was us.
Yeah.
And he set the time, he took the time to, help us out. So shout outs to him. That's something I've never seen before.
What? I mean, there's, I don't know what to tell you. I feel like I was too
how
lit
huge,
the whole time.
or
that
just
I don't
how
know.
huge everything is. Like the details in the Caesar's Palace.
I feel like the attention to detail in all these casinos is insane. And the malls and everything is like out of this world. They took a lot of money, a lot of time, and a lot of attention to detail to make all of this happen. And I feel like now I see why Vegas is such a thing, because it's freaking beautiful, honestly. If you really sit there and look at every single little corner and stuff, there's something everywhere. So I thought that was badass.
Next question. This one's good. Why not, right? How many more influencers miss Vegas, but you think will be at the wedding?
Oh, a few of them did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we had friends that had things come up, or they already had other trips planned that weekend, or they had just went to Vegas the week before. And we get it. It's not freaking cheap to go to Vegas. The bottles minimum are like $5,000. So I get it 1,000%. But there is a lot of other people that are invited. But I didn't tell every single person about Vegas. If I would have, they all would have been at the event. So I was like, yeah.
Was Mando drunk at the ceremony? His eyes were super red.
Yeah.
Yes.
We both were.
Like a 7?
I was like an 8 out of 10 lit.
Like a 7, 8, yeah. And you guys will see it on the vlog. You guys will see my speech. I think the speech was badass.
You did good, babe. I'm mad at myself.
But I would take it back. I kind of like slurred a little bit and talked a little too much shit on it. But no pasa nada. That's just who I am, and people loved it.
Yeah.
But we got to practice for like the real one.
Oh my
God.
know? And I can't get lit. So before I get there, I knew that I had to say some vows. But after talking to the lady online and her telling me that the ceremony is only 15 minutes long total, I was like, damn, so the vows has to be like 1 or 2 sentences, because how long could I make it? Some people's vows are very, very long, right? So I was being funny, like, I'm gonna chat GPT how to, some cutesy, give me a 3-sentence, funny but cute paragraph for my wedding vows, and you can. I was so lit, I forgot. And then whenever we were finally up there, he was like, "You ready to say your vows?" I was like,
"You're like, oh man,
fuck!" Like I didn't know where to start, so I just said, "Babe, I love you." I don't know. I said like 2 things. Thank you for being you. Vámonos, chiquillo. Let's get married. Like I was too lit. But Mando did a better job than me. But I'll do better at the wedding. I promise.
Okay.
And I won't be lit. I mean, I do plan on being lit, but not an 8 out of 10. Maybe like a 2 out of 10.
How exhausted are you right now?
I think I'm finally getting my pilas back a little bit.
Okay.
But
we're charging little by little.
I'm probably like my battery is probably like at 60%.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm at a good 70, 75. I think by tomorrow, I'll be al 100 for sure.
Yeah.
Total hours of sleep.
Damn.
Like, let's count it right quick. Obviously, Friday night, we got
7. Did I say 7?
Nah, I'll say 4 or 5.
I
woke up at 5.
A la madre. Okay, so you have different hours.
Okay,
I woke up like at
5.
8, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me see.
And then
total hours of sleep, the 3 days we were there, I got 9 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I would say like 7, 8 hours in 3 days.
Yeah, and me 9. Mm-hmm.
Which, I'm not going to lie, I would never do that again.
No.
After the Dre's, the after party and all that on Saturday night, after the beach club, after all that, we got home like at 7. We showered, changed, and left to go eat. I wish I would have came back.
By the way.
Yeah, I wish I would have came back and took like a 3-hour nap. Y ya con eso, I would have been al 100. But no, we were like, you know what? I want to experience the Vegas.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to sleep because I'm like, we're only here 3 days, and the last 2 days I've been blacked out. So then today I finally am awake and I don't have plans, it's a free day. So why would I go and waste 6 hours, 4 of me sleeping by the time I get up, get ready, and actually get somewhere? I was like, nah, I'm not sleeping. But I was good. I feel like I was pretty energized.
Yeah. How much did the group spend in Vegas this weekend?
If I had to put I don't know. I would say maybe like if it's 60 people, maybe like 50 grand.
Easy.
Entre todos.
Like at the pool party, that was probably top. Like that's probably where the most was spent. But yeah, $50,000-$60,000 spent.
Mm-hmm. Entre todos, yeah.
That's crazy. We answered this one, but just in case, how many people overall went? And oh my God, it was just so many of you guys. We said 61, right?
63. Mm-hmm.
63. Got a couple more. There's a lot of repetitive. What hotel did we stay in? The MGM Grand. Why did we pick that one?
Well, when I was doing my little TikTok research, I looked at what are like the best pool parties or like the most lit. But I had also seen that Tiesto was going to be at that pool party at the MGM, and then one of the top clubs is that Hakkasan Club, which we didn't even make it to. So I was like, okay, both of those are in the MGM Grand, so that's where we're staying. Because ideally, I wanted people to be able to crawl back to their rooms throughout the day as needed. So yeah.
Someone said, did y'all gamble? If so, how much did y'all win?
Girl, I didn't gamble nothing. I'm so mad.
I had
not even $1.
I had a $100 limit per day because my buddy said, one of my buddies that gambles, he gambles a lot. He's like, Vegas is built on losers. So yes, the hype is there that you could win and all that, but don't do it. Just have a limit, $100 a day. And yeah, one day when we were in line at the club at Dre's, there's slots literally right one side of you and the other side, and we're just waiting. I was like, you know what? While we wait, let me play. So I put $100 in, spun it like 3 times, bam, hit $500. I was like, cool, ya chingamos. Cashed out, yeah. So yeah, $500, that was it. So I'll take that. And then I chased it the next day. I spent $100 just trying to chase it. I was like, you know what? Vámonos. And by the way, one thing to never do, if you want to just give away money in Vegas, bet at the airport. But there, no vas a ganar nada. Mm-hmm. It's just money there. Like, it's just for fun. Just maquinitas if you want to do that. But don't play at the airport. You're not going to win. That's just what a lot of people tell me. And that's what I did. I didn't listen, but I still did it. Who was the mastermind behind all this?
1,000% me, right? 1,000%. It was my idea to go to Vegas, period. It was my idea to get married. It was my idea for the pool party, the clubs, the group. Everything was 1,000% me. Yeah. I was the planner this time.
And by the way, the weather, somebody asked, how was the weather? The weather was hot as hell, man.
It was, nah. It wasn't hot, like baby. Here, though.
Well, yeah, here you go outside because of the humidity, you start sweating.
Yeah, people were like, oh my God, it's so bad right now. Don't even come. And don't get me wrong, that did worry me a little bit. But once I got there, I was like, se ve que no han ido a Florida en julio porque esto no es nada. Right. Literally, we were in the sun on Friday walking for like an hour at least, which isn't that much walking, but in the sun in Vegas heat, I'm sure a lot of you guys would be like, no mames, right? And then the next day we were at the pool party for 8 hours straight in the sun. No sunburn. I didn't even put SPF on. How does that work?
Yeah, I don't know. Here, you go outside for like 10 minutes and you're done. You're cooked.
Here, once I'm outside, like feeding the cows, and like if I pick up after them for like 10 minutes, I come back in, no matter what shirt I'm wearing, I have a tan or I have a sunburn. Yeah. 1,000%. Over there, we were at least 10 hours in the sun nonstop. No sunburn.
That's crazy. How's that work?
My hair stayed. My hair looks cute in the pictures. Here, it would be fucked up. Here, all of y'all would have been wet of sweat. Yeah, over there, you guys weren't. That's true. So it feels different. Like in your nose, it feels different because it's like dry. Hot, dry air. But on the skin, it feels nice. Like I'm not sweating how I am here. Yeah. Here, I go outside and I get sticky right away. Mm-hmm. And over there, it was chill. And I would keep comparing it. Like when my Florida people would complain a little bit because yes, some people would be a little hot. I would be like, bitch, You do the same thing when you go to Universal Studios, walking around for 10 hours over there, but
So
it's
don't
way
complain.
worse over there, you know? And then when I put it in that perspective, they're like, oh, yeah, I didn't think
You're
about
right.
that. Like, yeah, we don't sit here and walk for an hour straight tampoco anywhere, but we have when we go to the theme parks, and it fucking sucks. But so when we compare it to that, it was like night and day.
Yeah, I have one more question. I don't know if you want to go through it, but I do have one more question. They said, did you meet any followers or supporters? And like, yes, we did. There was like 3 or 4 people that literally told us, we literally came here and drove here to come see you guys. And when I see that and hear that, I get so surprised and motivated and
To keep pushing.
yeah, and it's just inspiring to like, you guys are out here.
Yeah.
And you guys came to show love, and they weren't there like to like clout chase, or no, it was like, let's take
They
a
genuinely
picture.
wanted to meet, yeah.
And we would talk to them, and they'll be like shy to like stay there. Like, all right, we're gonna let y'all do your thing. We're like, no, aquí estamos chilling. We're just talking until we gotta do something else, and that's it.
Yeah.
So I'm super grateful for that, and I love when that happens. So keep doing it, you guys.
Yeah,
keep doing
don't ever be shy. Like Mando said, we love it. We're here for it. That's what we do this. If not, we wouldn't be doing this. So shout out to everyone that did say hi to us. There was people every single day, different. Even like when we went to Dirt Dog, like randomly people just come up to us, and everyone's super nice. Don't ever be shy. And even with the group that we're with, some people would be like, they'll come say hi to us, but then they'll want to say hi to somebody else, but they'll be shy too. And I'm like, no, if they were, if they weren't nice people that they wouldn't want to take a picture with you, we wouldn't be hanging out with them.
Right.
But everyone's so happy to take a picture and take the time to talk to you guys. And we never are just like, okay, bye. Never. If you guys have ever seen me in person, we'll stay there and talk to you guys for 30 minutes, an hour sometimes, if we have the time and everything. But it's never like a hi bye, because I feel like we're here because of your support. You guys supporting Guadi, supporting Lily and Babe. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here. So don't ever be shy to come say hi.
Do you see any more questions on there?
Yeah. How was it planned? How was the coordinating planning with so many people? And I am going to do a whole TikTok about that, because for me, it comes very naturally, but there were so many people intrigued as to how did I do it, right? And for me, I don't overthink it. I write a list down of people that I think would be down to go to, with the flow and everything. Write a list of people down. Start sending out invitations. Like, start telling them, hey, my party on this day, this time, hope you can make it. Please let me know so I can send you more information. Yeah, once they tell me que sí, that they're down, I add them to a list of yes people, right? I do have my friends broken up. One is my influencer friends. One is my Tampa friends, because my Tampa friends on that group chat, they won't shut up about it for the next
Months,
year.
until the wedding, at least.
So obviously I don't want to be spamming people's accounts. But so yeah, I create that chat and of all my yes people. And once that chat is down, then I send them the itinerary. And in the itinerary, I'm very specific. Like I would say something like, chapel 7 p.m. Come in your club clothes, because after this we're going clubbing, right? Or like on the day after the beach party, pool party ends at 8. No plans, but whoever is still alive, because the pool party, half the people blacked out. Whoever is still alive and down to go clubbing, we can meet up to go club. Go shower, and we'll meet up at 10 p.m. to go clubbing. So I was very specific with that. And I also put, please make sure to eat as you please. Don't feel like you have to come say bye to me or anything, because I'm giving everyone my location so you guys could go do your thing as you please throughout the day, and then just come and meet me wherever I'm at. So it wasn't too much, but it was enough so they know exactly what the game plan is. And so yeah, once I have that group of yes people, I also made them aware that I'm not doing reservations at anything like restaurants or anything, because
it's too big.
It's too big of a group. And the things that we do have planned are stuff that anyone can go to. Clubs.
Yeah.
Thousands of people pull up to clubs. The casinos, open to the whole public. So we did a lot of things that were open to the public, no need reservations, and
just pull up.
It was that easy. Yeah. We've done, this was the biggest trip I've ever planned. It was 63 people there. but we have had other trips of 35 people in the past. And once you hit, honestly, the majority of restaurants and stuff like that, once you hit over 8 people, it's hard to get reservations, period, unless you book a room, but that's like a whole nother price. So I'm like, for sure, 30 people, 60 people, there's no way I'm going to have reservations anywhere. I said it a few times, hoping that maybe like, more Mexican restaurants reached out like, oh, Culichi Town, like, oh, pull up and, something like that. But even though it didn't happen, we still were able to make it happen to that Mojarra Loca and stuff like that with reservations. Some people would message me like, hey, I work here. You guys could come. So that made it a little easier too. But other than that, that's how I planned it. And it went by perfect. Con todo lo que subías, que solo preguntaban por la comadre and we're hyping her up. I love it, you guys. 1,000%, I was really happy to see from the beginning the amount of support and love that she's getting. And I kept telling her the whole freaking trip, girl, you look good. You are glowing. Like, I'm so glad you came. I wanted her to come because I've said it in the past that whenever you guys are going through a breakup, I've been there. I've been through a breakup. What helped me was my friends, was distrayéndome, was going out. So my recommendation to her is, come. I didn't want to push it too much because there's different phases after a breakup. Some people get depressed. Some people start partying right away. Some people, they just disconnect from everyone. But when she reached out to me, is it too late to RSVP? I said, hell
Even
no,
if it was
bitch.
too late, you still pulling up. Let's go.
And you guys got to understand, all these people that I invited are my friends.
Yeah.
So why would I get mad if people are hyping up my friend that's going through it? That doesn't bother me at all. So I love to see it. We were hyping her up ourselves the whole time we were there. And right now is when she needs it most. So why would that bother me at all?
Right.
It does not bother me. And we knew it was coming. We knew that we know as a friend group that if something happens within our friend group, it's going to be the topic of all of our comments for the next few months until people get over it and the next situation happens, which is fine. We're used to it. It doesn't bother us at all. What did I take for hangovers? I kept posting it, but we were all hydrating and salud. Sometimes we would be at the bar and we'll be like, hold on, honey, we got to take a hydration break. We would make ourselves a drink and bam, chug it and then continue drinking. The next day, I had them all over my room, so it was easy for me to add them to my water bottles. Bam, go. Shout out to Mando, my friend. She did make little hangover pouches for everyone. And so we had a little salud in there. We had a little bit of everything in there. And that, so that's what I would take. Did we do the confession cam? Babe, I've reminded you like 2-3 times, bro.
Not really. We should have done it when everyone was lit, but
you guys, I want you to go down in the comments and go off on Mando because
we have some confessions.
A lot of them was me. Randomly.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm editing the vlog and it is a long vlog, but there's not a lot of footage. There's not a lot of there's a lot, but not typically what Lily and Bay get.
Because we usually do like an extended recap version of our trip.
Everything, yeah.
But right now, what is there?
Well, right now, what happened is that we're not in the rhythm of vlogging, which is number one. But number two is that the 2 top places we went to, they took away our camera.
That's true.
We couldn't go inside the club. We couldn't go inside the beach club with our cameras. So we're not used to vlogging with our phones or anything else. That once they take that away, we're like, all right, well, let's have a party. And that's what happened. But I really went to a couple things. I really, edit. I think we have a very, very good vlog. But yeah, we're missing the confession cam.
Y por eso le estoy diciendo yell at him down below, ladies. Yell at him because I told him a few times.
We got to do it again, babe.
Who wasted the most money while drunk?
I know Gumaro.
There's a homie from here, from Tampa.
He don't give a shit.
RG
también.
Shots after shots after shots.
The bills be crazy. He bought a bottle. He bought like 1 or 2 bottles just for fun. Yeah.
I mean, you bought a bottle just to spray, pinche Mando.
I mean, but that's such an epic video. That's such an epic moment. Like you can't top that.
Let me see. I wouldn't know because there were so many people and people were buying bottles left and right that I wouldn't know who. Pablisi también, like I wouldn't know who bought what and what was, you know, like there's
yeah,
no
it
way.
was bottles and drinks would just come. We don't know who was sending them. We didn't know who was purchasing them. But that's the cool thing about the group that, you know, we're all there for each other, you know?
Yeah. Were there strippers?
Next question.
Fuiste al strip club, pinche?
No, we didn't.
We did go to a strip club though, but it was it was not during strip club hours, but they were open.
We ended up
my friends wanted to get me some midget strippers, but I don't know what happened with that. I don't know if it did happen or not because I was blacked out.
It was two of us short notice.
That was pinche Carmen that she was trying to make that happen.
You get it? Short notice.
Ay, Armando. Did anyone get into trouble? Yes. Yeah. People got in trouble.
Different kinds of
trouble. My friends, one of my best friends got in trouble for not going to my wedding by her son. Her son is like my second son too, right? Gumaro almost getting kicked out for getting too lit, right? My brother almost got into it with somebody, like some drunkie at the casino trying to hit on.
Missed their flights.
Some people, oh my God, some people missed their flights.
The way back, by the way. Some people, flights got delayed, so they got in trouble at work.
Yeah. I don't know. It was a little bit of different. I even posted a thing. It was funny. It's funny hearing the stories of, you know, them shaking their heads. Who got more lit, Lily or Mando?
For the first time ever, you guys, I'm going to say Lily.
Yeah.
Lily, both days. I was there, babe. I was there to, you know, make sure my babe.
More present.
Yeah, I was there. You know, I wanted to remember everything, and I wanted to make sure my wife was al 100. So making sure she was taken care of.
Because it's usually me taking care of Mando.
So maybe we're in a new phase.
Or maybe I was so blacked out that you got super lit too and didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Because usually I'm like the one, babe, you're doing too much, babe. We're gonna get in trouble.
That's true.
Babe, well, you were ripping everyone's shirts too.
Oh
so
my God.
Mando just gets,
is there videos on this? I want to see that.
Yes, I have videos on my phone, so you need to take those too.
Hey.
A lot of people are asking, was there any drama? No.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of spoke about that earlier. The friend group that we are, like, we're so connected, we're so like linked up that there's never any drama like that.
Everyone there is very much a low maintenance friend.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't have to keep up with them every day for them. There's some that I hadn't spoke to in months, but I invited them, but they know that I'm a very low maintenance. My way of showing love and showing people that I'm still here and I love you guys, even though I'm very bad at, you know, communication.
Or keeping up. Yeah.
If they're on live, I'm sending gifts. I'm sending, hey, how you doing? Everything people post, I try to like, love, comment, repost when I can. And that's my way of showing I'm here. I see you. You're my friend. Do your thing.
Yeah.
You know? And the whole time that we are together, I'm always like, come to Florida whenever you want. Like, we're there. You guys need to come. Bring the kids. Bring everyone, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's my way of showing love. And I feel like my friends are the same way too. A lot of them have businesses. A lot of them are busy. A lot of them don't keep up tampoco, but that's not anything that I ever feel some type of way about or get, you know, or vice versa. Like they don't feel no way about it because we're all low maintenance and very chill.
Yeah, we don't got to keep up with them and making sure we keep everyday conversations. Like once we connect like we've been talking to each other forever.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, I hope that wraps up some of the questions that you guys asked because there were so many questions. But Mando is Mando. By the time you guys see this, the vlog should have been up yesterday. So if you guys want to check it out, go look up Lily and Bay on YouTube. It's
a movie.
It's a fucking movie, you guys. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you all on the next podcast.
Nos vemos.